Okay, everybody, I'm here, Mr. Balian. I'm going to record something for tomorrow's class. I'll be at the auto show of my other students, so let's do this, okay? We're in the typography unit, as you can see. Right now, I'm just going to quickly blast through my outline for you guys, actually my reference, or what you call an example, an exemplar of the work. So here we go. And you guys know, as every project that I work with, we always start with with research. So here I've done for the typography assignment for you guys. Everybody starts with this at grade 9, 10, and 11. We actually come up with our own name, initials, and our full name. So you can see I did the research part. I came up with rough concepts, sketches, which you guys have all done in my class, and then you write a bit about each. You write about why you like your research, that makes sense, what made this interesting for you in your own words, and then you kind of connect. What you do your best to attempt and connect your reference, your sketches. Otherwise we're researching for no reason, right? So I'm here connecting that I like the TP and the Miyaka one here, these two, and even that one. Okay, so the next stage, I have the my four sketches, and I'm going to further develop them. And here it is, and these are methods. All I've done is I've actually picked fonts, and I've kind of converted them, and I'll go over that in a bit. This is by far the one that I haven't shown you yet. It's the pen tool, the fountain pen tool. The rest are pretty straightforward. And again, you can see my sketch. I've gone various versions. Every time, and maybe going fast here, but bear with me, every time you guys create something, you can duplicate it, change the color. That's considered another version, a development. Okay, so that's what I call concept development. Here's my AB here in relation to JP, and I've done my version of it. I enjoyed actually working in this style. I had fun putting my name, my initials, and so on. And you can see I've at the end of the day, you want to have one in black and white and in color. Once we have those two versions, we're in business. Okay, so here's the one that I like the most is this. So in the future, my project outlines, I'll put this in the bottom, and so will you. Instead of putting your name at the bottom of your title bar, you pop this logo in. It will be kind of fun. So I've given my 3 to my peers. They've given me a review of what they like, and they've given me additional suggestions. That's the last stage before you submit it to me. And here it is, okay? So I've got 3 versions. This is what I'm submitting, and I'm done. So let's get into Illustrator and do a couple of these, okay? Where am I here? Oh, wrong course. Let's get out of this. Where are you, Illustrator? Right here, I think. Okay, yeah, file new. Let's just go to new right now. As somebody said in class today, you can have multiple pages if you like. And this app's called Artboards, so that'd be cool. I like to work in 14 by 8.5. And I'll title this afterwards. So why don't I just call it Typography? Boom. And let's call this Practice for fun. Okay, so a couple things I'm going to review really fast, and what I'd like to do is start off Window Workspace Essentials. Okay, so we kind of have similar things here. Really all you need right now is this tool, the swatches, okay? And layers we're not going to touch at the moment. So quick review right off the bat. I'm going to create a box without an outline. You can see here those are the outlines called stroke. Bye-bye. So here's a box. I'm going to select Command 0 to zoom in. Okay, I'm just going to make a single box, one, and another one, and a third one. Okay, and then I'm going to come back with the black arrow tool and select each one and change their colors. Okay, this is a complete review of assignment. So let's say you wanted to send this back, and you're a Photoshop user. You know if you put it on a different layer and you move it up and down in the layer order of things, that will go towards the back. But let's say we're not going to do it that way. We're going to do a more simpler method, and it's called the right-click, arrange, send to back. Look how nice that is. See? Okay, these colors are way too close. There's not enough contrast here. Whew, boy, that's not bad. Okay. Okay, so again, here, if I want to send this to the back, arrange, send to back. Because I know when you guys are doing your logos, you're moving things around, and sometimes you're not seeing it where you want it to be. So let's just do my initials, AB, highlight it, Command-Shift greater than. And that's a quick way of just basically going in here and changing the size, okay? But I like to do it faster. I've told you guys before, always duplicate. Duplicate is option, boom. Holding shift to align it. So anytime you hold shift, and then right after you move something, it aligns to the X or Y. This is Y. If I hit Option again, and it's aligning to the X axis. Okay, cool. Next thing I said to you guys quickly, as always, have fun changing the font, the type. But I don't want to do it up here because I have no idea what Optima looks like. I do, but let's pretend I don't. So I'm just going to select one, right click, and come in here, font, and let's, for example, copperplate. That's a Timothy's restaurant uses copperplate. One of my old clients. Okay, so here you go. This is copperplate. Now I know what it is. This one, I have no idea. Let's go to font again, quickly, and let's do Avenir, which is one of my favorite fonts at the moment. Okay, very clean. All right, done. So I'm going to take all this. You guys know how to do. You guys all know how to create outlines, type, and remember, do not highlight it in a T tool. Okay, don't go here and go, oh, Balian, you said something about outline. I can't create an outline. It's because you're doing something else. If you ever select a T tool for text, get the high beam, all you can do really is change the font and color. Pretty much it. Okay, there you go. That looks already better than the previous one. I'm going to duplicate that one more time. Okay, and this time I'm going to select it, change the font. Maybe we'll do a Times New Roman or something. Let's go all the way down here because I think that has, where is it? Times. There we go. Times, and we'll do regular. Okay, nice. Times. Okay, there's that. One thing, so if you guys have pretty much sketched your work and you have something a little more interesting other than, you know, let me just back up for a second. Let me convert this to an outline. And I said to you guys, object, ungroup, done. Okay. Yeah, you can go. No problem. And here's the two. And everybody here had to demonstrate that you can do this. You can create outlines. And there's a number of advantages for this. And I will show you quickly. Let's just write AB. Okay. And I'm going to change the font to Avenir because I know what the font looks like. I can come up here and do it, or the other way. Okay, so watch how cool this is. Once you actually convert a font, it becomes a shape, as you've seen in my tutorials, right? So Command-Shift-O is the same thing, and then Object Ungroup if you're so inclined. There. Now here's the cool part, in my opinion. You get to select the font, or the typeface. It's no longer a typeface, it's a shape. If I take the weight arrow tool and do this, hold Shift, arrow up, look how nice that is. So I just made this my own type in a way, my own font, my own character. All meaning the same thing. Next thing, let's do something with my Pathfinder Divide tool, which I love, as you guys know. I'm going to make this kind of interesting. I'm going to make this whole bottom area, and I'm going to just bring that down into an arrow up into a second color. So watch. I'm going to select these two. I'm going to go to Pathfinder, Window, Pathfinder somewhere over here. And instead of Union or Unite, I'm going to go to Divide. Okay. And once I divide it, notice here, you will see that everything intersects. This only works if things are overlapping each other. This does not work if the rectangle is down here. Okay, good. Object, ungroup, just like before. Okay, so what I'll do right now is I'll pick the ones that I don't need. Delete. Delete. Okay, bye-bye. And see ya. Bye. And the one in here. That actually looks pretty cool with the red stripe across, eh? Yeah, anyway, for now, let's not do it. Okay, so I asked everybody here to demonstrate this kind of thing for me. Very cool. We can do this. Now I'm going to have fun here. I'm going to show you a couple of new tools, okay? I'm going to take the pen tool here and watch what I'm doing. Click, click, and I'm going to hold Shift. Holding Shift. Holding Shift pretty much means you're doing straight lines, right? Click, and this is some kind of a weird C that Balian just created. Let's give it an outline so it kind of works for us. There, that's my C. Okay, so I created my own letter C, and why don't I create my own letter I for that matter, not T, sorry, the pen tool. And I'm just clicking, I am not clicking and dragging, so there is a difference. Okay, so this is here, and what I'll do right now, hold that down, bring myself a circle, hold Shift, and nice, there's my circle. Bring it over here. Ciao. I think we should put an O, A after this. Ciao. Is that how you spell it in Italian? No idea. So here we go. Okay, CI. Let's say this is your initials, right? The white arrow tool is really cool, so you can actually now move things over. So if I go like that, you can see it here. If I grab this, now you can see how the squares have become dark. These are vertices, vertex points, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so here, look at that. Straighten it out. Nice, eh? If I want to make this a lot thinner, select the 2, arrow up. If you hold shift and arrow up, you move a lot faster. Boom. Shift, arrow down. Move a lot faster as opposed to just arrow up. So I can select, I can come in here. Okay, so that's not bad. And hold shift, boom, and left. See, made my own C. Who knows? Being silly for fun. Okay, how many minutes am I going here? Oh, 10 and 11 minutes. Okay, so this is the pen tool. Another thing about the pen tool. Click, let go your mouse. Do me a favor and just do that. Let go your mouse, click again, let go your mouse, click again, let go your mouse. Don't worry about how things look. Okay, and I'm just going to close it right there. I'm going to have to come back and just do a tutorial just for the pen tool. But really quickly, watch how cool this is. There's pluses. Ooh, I wonder what that means. Watch this. Giving myself more points. Really, really cool. And then I click out, go to the white arrow tool. Watch this. And select these two, bring them up. How awesome is that? And go from the outside, I can select it. Oops, let's do that again. So really, if you wanted to make a unique character in your designs, this is really the method to do it. Okay, and so far I've shown you how to add points. And let's go back to the pen tool. And here's where people really have a hard time with the pen tool. And I'm going to get rid of the fill for a minute. Okay, trust me on this. I'm going to just work in the stroke, the outline. Okay, so I'm just going to click, click, but I'm not going to let go. Click, let go, click, do not let go, click. And I'm making these kind of shapes. Okay, if I click and not let go, you get a curve. So look, click, left click, do not let go, left click, do not let go, and just work on the Bezier handles and then close that up. How nice is that? So if I want to put a fill in this, there's nothing there, right? So I can change that. Assuming that your point is closed, you will get a fill. If your points are not connected, you're not going to be able to get a fill. So watch how cool this is. If I come with the white arrow tool again, and I can move this up, I can hold Option or in the Windows case Alt, and I can break this. Okay, all you animators in my class, you'll learn what these Bezier handles do later. Okay, so like that. Click, Option, hold Option, you get this arrow. Now you can actually do some really cool things, right? I can come here and do the same thing here. Look, I have an angle going up. If I hold this down, now, oops, I duplicated, Command Z, just leave it like that, and I think that's not bad. I was able to create curves, and I'm not really going into this. It's taking too long to do this. I'll do a separate tutorial just for the Bezier handle. So again, if you have an interesting shape, so let's say the letter E again, and you want to do some cool things here, you can click, 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 and don't drag anything, right? There. And you have to close it. Done. Okay? If you want more points here, for example, go to the fountain pen, add anchor points right there. Boom. Right there. Right there. Oops, sorry, you got to be on the line. Boom. And so on. Okay, okay. Got to zoom in when I'm doing this. Command plus. And here. Boom. And boom. And now with the white arrow tool, we can actually take this, make it like that. See? Remember the Ant-Man that I was talking about in class? Well, this is what they did to the fonts that had characters they had previously selected. Okay? So this is cool stuff. The Bezier tool is a lot of fun, guys. You'll see the pen tool is crazy fun, but it takes a bit of confidence, and that only comes over time. All right, so I'm going to stop here because it's getting really long. 14 and a half. Oh boy. All right, I'm going to say Balian out now. Enjoy watching this tonight at home and apply it in class tomorrow. Okay, bye bye. Balian out.